Good morning, guys. You enjoying your Alaskan bound road trip? Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you did little hair, little bunny buns.
Did some bunny buns.
Pretty cute. So we flip the bed up on its edge and then we pull in the slide. And then you have this little bit of a walkway and pretty much this is where the cat rides because she likes the little, I guess it's a comfy little spot for her. Making for breakfast?
Maybe I'll warm up some leftover oatmeal I made.
Oh, sounds delicious. Guess we'll go ahead and disconnect the chargers that we had charging the bikes. Gonna just have those sitting there and plugged in and charging from overnight. It only takes about 3-4 hours or so, probably about 4 hours or so to charge, but we just leave it overnight. Hey Pepper, what do you hear? Meow meow. I didn't notice this last night, but look, the Canyon Creek logo is on that Orno, that kind of that fire pit thing. That's really cool.
It's on the fire pit, but the thing is, I put a Snorlax there, but I don't know what the purpose of putting it there is. I don't lose it, you know?
So the secret's out. Deanna and Greg, yes, we play Pokemon Go.
Oh.
So
yeah.
Deanna put a Snorlax there to play with the other animals last night. And she wants her reward.
Well, I don't know if I get a reward. They said it was a testing.
Okay, and we're off on our way to
North Canada and then Alaska bound.
Yep. Gonna stop through Banff and Jasper
State Park.
Jasper State Park and Banff.
And Banff for
National
the
Park.
next week.
Yeah. And then work our way through those mountains and see what adventure there is to be had. So thanks for joining us on the trip. We'll have fun today. What'd you find there, Deanna?
I found a map.
Wow.
Milepost Planet Trip map.
Wow. Looks like a pretty nice map.
All right, heading north on Montana Highway 3. Pretty little area. Going towards the Great Falls, Montana. And then from there, up into Canada.
Getting a little bit of rain on the journey today. It actually helps clean the windshield of all the bugs quite a bit. It's a really pretty little river valley in Montana on the way to Great Falls. Super pretty. Got some pretty purple flowers up here on the mountain. Following this really pretty river with these beautiful purple flowers and this little meandering stream or river. It's just so pretty. And I noticed that there's quite a few bee boxes in this area, so they must maybe they cultivate the bees for the clover fields and stuff like that, and then maybe they use them elsewhere, or maybe they just collect honey.
here we are at Great Falls in every RVer's favorite location. It is the Walmart parking lot. Woohoo! So time to stock up on a couple things before we go to Banff and make sure that we're ready for some fun camping. I think we'll.
Well, we're about 5 miles from the Canadian border. Okay, we're at the Canadian border. We'll see you on the other side. Hopefully we have no issues. We'll let you know if we do. Well, we are in Canada, Alberta, Canada to be exact. And we had no issues crossing the border. Just asked us our purpose here and everything like that. And oh, yep, there's the official sign. Zoom in there.
Welcome to Alberta.
Welcome to Alberta. What is it called? Wild Rose Country. Wild Rose Country. Heading now to our campsite. Should be about a 20-minute drive. So it seems like the border, they were really more concerned about guns and weapons of any sort, which we don't have. So
Stun guns, pepper spray. They did ask about alcohol and tobacco.
marijuana.
We told them and marijuana. We told them we had about a bottle and a half of wine. They said that was fine. Let's see. They needed the license plate on the RV. What else did they ask anything else? I think that might have been it. We showed up.
Just wanted to know what we were doing and how long we plan on being in
how long
Canada.
we were going to be in Canada. And then since we told them we were going to Alaska, we told them that we'd be in Alaska for a couple of weeks. And that we'd be coming back through Canada. So it sounded like that was good enough. They let us through. Wasn't any wait. It sounded like a really easy place to cross the border. So,
Yeah, I think there were like 3 cars ahead of us, and
Yep.
that was about it. And I have to say that Canada looks pretty much like Montana. Nothing's really changed. Rolling hills, green, a lot of farmland. It's the same. So we're going to be staying at the Gold Spring Park, about 4 kilometers down this road. Not a bad road. It's not paved, but it seems like it's a pretty well kept, decent road.
I guess so.
Not far from the border at all. Look here, there's a Texas gate sign. We're guessing that it has something to do with cattle guards. Very interesting. Instead of just calling it a cattle guard, they call it a Texas gate. And that's that. Here we are. This is the RV park. Kind of a little oasis here right in the middle of all this rolling green hills. Very nice. Very pretty. I want to say that it was only $35 a night for electric and water.
Deanna, what you making?
Making a kale salad to go with our steak and corn.
That looks delicious. I'll go check on our fire. All right, looks like our fire is going good. We're right here at the water. Got some folks playing in the water. Got a little slide to slide down. Might have to think about that, see if we feel like getting in the water. But this is gonna do some good things for our steak in a little bit. Time for some awesome corn cooking up. So we kept having scenarios where we had to back in to an area where the site was lower than the front end. So we went ahead and got some additional of these drive-on chucks that one for each tire. So now we actually have 4 of them, which is pretty convenient for the scenario where we need to raise the back of the RV up. So I think we've got that to make our rig nice and level. So cool. This is, by the way, the top of the RV cam from our campsite. Every once in a while I have to climb up here and just check and make sure everything's looking good. So it is. So I'm about to climb down once I can get Deanna's attention, because we have a deal with each other to not climb down ladders without somebody holding one, because we hear and have folks in our family that have fallen off ladders, and we're gonna try to not be one of those cases. All right, well, here we are, eating steak, corn,
We had some salad.
kale salad earlier, so got some of our last of our wine from the, what was the name of the place?
Fireside Vineyard.
The Fireside Vineyard, back in South
Iowa.
Dakota.
Iowa.
Oh yeah, that's right, it was from Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah, so having a lot of fun. Hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll see you in the morning when we start heading to Banff
National Park.
National Park. Bye-bye.